if you like, bro, if you fall, you gonna get right back up. You gotta treat the rap like that.
Yeah.
Down for me to go.
Yo, just record this shit, bro.
It's down for me. I know.
This shit
Down
is
for
so
me.
hard. Oh my god.
You record that?
To go.
This is smash.
He said this is smash. I said this is smash. Oh, okay. Real fast. I ain't sending the tabs. I ain't spinning the tab. Better get in the cab.
Welcome back, guys. 2025. Fucking end of a year, start of a new year, and we're starting it off with a bang. So we're different location here. We're in the doghouse. Nah, we're at my house in my garage, and thought we'll do something different, change the scenery up, you know, and just fucking get straight into it. So to start off 2012, we've got another special guest. This is actually take two because stuffed up a few things, but it's all good. So in light of Mr. Dean Kelly being here with us, we're going to start off this year with a giveaway. We're going to give away as you. So Dean's give away the Maloo. Only I've entered. No, we're not giving away your car, bros. So, but if you don't know Dean is the CEO, the director, Big G of Decali Electrical. He's in the sparky industry. Brother's got a lot of knowledge when it comes to the trade, in particular what he specialises in. And we've got our two babies on display. Might talk about some cars. And
a little bit of fun.
Yeah, have a little bit of fun on it, brother. So thanks for coming, bro. Thanks for coming back again.
Bit of a flex, mate, don't you reckon?
Yeah, we're struggling. Hope my clients don't watch this. Like, this fucking quote's too high, my bro.
C63, my G.
Yeah. Bro's got the Maloo bag, so.
Shit.
How you been, man?
Been good, man.
Yeah.
Good. Just getting back. We just had a holiday in Bali.
Yep.
Got back and we're good to go for 2025.
Back into it, bro. Did you have much time off over the holiday?
We had 3 weeks, which is very nice.
Yeah, 3 weeks was good. I had 2. Yeah. I still had to work, man. Not like on my business, because the wife, she runs a cleaning business.
Yep. You're just helping out.
Yeah, that's kind of her peak hour time holidays, because everyone's down here, holiday homes, and yeah, I actually had to go clean some houses, man. Yeah.
Hey, that sounds alright. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, these girls work fucking hard, man. So
Yep.
shout out to the girls, thank you. But 2025, man. Like, we'll quickly jump back to 2024. How was your last year, man? Like,
My last year was good.
yeah,
We've had a good team of 3.
Yeah.
We tried having another one on early in the year. Just got a little bit light on work.
Yeah.
And just wasn't the right fit for us.
Yep.
However, we have overcome that. We're going on to 2025 this year.
Yep.
I wanted to put another 2 people on, so
Yeah.
to see how turn the business in a different way.
I see you expanding a lot, man. Yeah, because you already got another car on the road. Is that on the road, or is that being done
on
up?
the road. No, it's all done now. It's on the road. Yeah, so it's pretty much. I want to have ideally have an A-grade apprentice, A-grade apprentice.
Yep.
2 teams, pretty much. That's what I'm aiming for.
Yep.
So let's see where 2025 takes us. But
Big year,
hopefully
brother.
it's there, mate. Let's go.
Big year, bros.
Yep.
So Dean, his goal is by the end of the 2025 to be bigger than Middies. Is that what they call it, Middies?
Yeah, middies, mate. Yeah.
Are they a supplier?
There's a
Oh,
my
okay.
supplier, yeah.
I don't fucking know. Oh, that's kind of like my Reese, eh?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much,
Reese
yeah.
Plumbing. Yeah. So, anyways, how me and Dean met, let's go back, what is it? Is it like been like 10, 12 years?
Man, be like 10, 12 years.
Fuck, man. So, I think it was through parties, eh? Was it through
Parties.
parties? Mutual
definitely
friends?
parties and mutual friends. We roof tiling.
That's all right. Yeah.
Roof
Actually,
tiling.
fuck, bro, I actually forgot about that. Like, I remember, you rocked up, hey. I was already working. This is when...
Yep.
So I actually only got into roof tiling, bro, just because I wanted a job, man.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was there doing, pretty much.
Yeah. I remember you were filling in, and because I wanted to get into carpentry, man. But like, if you go back like 10 years ago, it was fucking hard to get into like any sort of trade.
Yeah.
You know, now it's like it's a struggle to even just find apprentices, man. But I remember, we would see each other at parties before you rocked up to roof tiling. I remember you rocked up and we're having a chat. I was like, "Fuck, what have you been up to? What do you want to do?" And you were like, "Oh, I'm just trying to look for." Were you looking for a pre-app?
Yeah, I was just looking for an electrical apprenticeship, man. Back in the day, like I took like 6-7 months to try to get my apprenticeship. I was hard yakka calling and hassling people, flat sticks.
It's crazy how hard it was back then, but then
Yeah.
like you look at it now and fucking you can't even find an apprentice, man.
No,
you know?
you like the electrical industries. We're pretty lucky. There's a lot of kids that want to do it.
Yep.
But yeah, also trying to find the right fit's also another whole thing as well.
Yeah. And then, anyways, we were roof tiling. Fuck, I think I was 17, bro. I think you were 18 at the time because you were driving.
Yeah, I was driving. I think I was 18.
Yeah, and I was still on the bus, man. And then you rocked up. I was like, "What are you up to, bro?" He's like, "Oh, I'm just here till I find electrical." I was like, "Fuck, good man, get out of this," because that's why I jumped into roof plumbing, man. Roof tiling is so fucking hard, man.
Yeah.
Like it's actually like I don't know how people do it for like 10, 20 years, man.
Yeah, it's some
But
hard yakka.
Yeah, kind of like concreting, man. It's a real old man, you know, kind of
Yeah.
old man kind of work. Where electrical, you obviously need a bit more knowledge.
Yeah,
Can't just
yeah.
send the bro in, yeah, sweet, boom, like my boys.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so me and Dean, we've known each other for a long time. And then, we had our party days, you know, this and that. And then we kind of separated for a while. And then I had started my business. And then on Instagram, I saw your business pop up. And I was
Yeah.
like, fuck, that last name, man. I'm pretty sure, like, Decali. I was like, fuck, I'm pretty sure that sounds like Dean. And then I'm pretty sure I saw you on the road, bro, with this.
Yeah.
And I was driving up and I looked into it and you had the logo and I was like, fuck, it's his business. And then we kind of like, you know, and then we started linking up and then, you know, chatting here and there. And then, yeah, here we are shooting podcasts, big superstars, you know.
Yeah, he calls me up for a couple of jobs here and there. It's good to work with the boys.
Yeah, with my voice stuff. Because Bailey wanted to screw through the fucking lights.
Nah, that's all right. That shit happens, eh? We just get it fixed. We get it done.
But those are the times you talk about. So anyways, we had a little bit of a stuff up at one of our jobs. And I called Dean, and anyways, we had lost lights. Yeah, we lost lights,
Yeah.
at this client's house. We'd fucking lost the lights there. And it was a roof. We had just laid the whole roof, and I'm like, fuck, boys, we're going to have to rip it up. So we're ripping it up, and I finally found it. And when Bailey, that's his name, by the way, nah. And then I found it, and one of the boys had screwed right through a wire.
Yeah.
And then you're like, bros, I'll see you out there. Fuck, you came out like 8:30?
I think 7:30, 8
Yeah,
o'clock
7, 8 o'clock
yeah.
at night, and I met you there, and I rocked up.
Helping you out, brother. Helping
Yeah, these are the stories we tell, man, you know. And I rocked up. He's still in, I think this is the new you. You had just picked a new van up?
Yeah, new van up, yeah.
So I rocked up, and I was like, I was in my thongs, you know, and pulling this roof sheet apart, full roof plumber. And then,
Mind you, actually, you rocked up in the C63. So you weren't there to do too much, I didn't think.
yeah, I was like, fuck, I hope he's got a ladder. Oh, did we leave a ladder there?
Yeah, you had ladder on site. Lucky you did.
I've had some.
You're not putting any ladders on that.
rock
for
up,
sure.
the clothes probably were like, fuck it, hell. So, I rock up in my work utes. Have you ever taken this to a quote?
I have.
Oh, have you?
I didn't land that one.
Yeah, I know.
But you know, it is what it is. People either will buy at it, or people will hate at you and not like it. So, but it's actually a really good thing not to rock up in like a delicate car. I feel like it's a work. You're there for business. Like you're getting done. Like that's what you should rock up in.
100%. So you took that out. I might have to take this out. Eh?
You won't get the job. Bro,
yeah, rock up. I'll get out. I was like, do you have a letter? No, you've got it. Yeah. So Dean's in the electrical industry. We're going to talk a little bit about his trade. I think what we want to try to get across with this podcast is just we really want people to, especially the younger generation, getting into the trade, the electrical industry, or roof plumbing industry,
or any trade, man.
or any trade. Yeah. I see how you run your boys, man, and your boys you can tell like when the leader's on point and just teaching, you know, his lads right, man. You can see it in the team.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk a little about that. We'll talk a little about the cars, talk about success a little bit, goals and ambitions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like touching on like, you know, rocking up in a car, like obviously don't rock up in like a fancy ass Maloo, but like it does make a difference when you do like obviously take care of yourself, you know, invest into like rocking up in a nice clean car. Like whenever I quote, I try to make sure it's, you know, semi-clean or I myself am presentable, but it makes a difference. But you don't want to rock up like my old boss, man, like before I started this business, he was quoting in a was it a Trackhawk? It was a Trackhawk, bro. He was rocking up in a Trackhawk, humming, and dude, he was winning all his jobs. And I'm like, what the fuck? How's this guy quoting? But he was the Italian guy, man. You're half Italian, aren't you?
Yeah, a little bit Italian.
That's why Malu, you know. You should see his fleet. His fleet's pretty nice as well too. So, But at the end, in the info on this podcast, I'll put down in the description. Go follow Dean. If you need electricals or anything like that, I mean, Dean's an absolute weapon. His guy's absolute A grade. And it shows, man. Like I always say, like people will look at you before they look at your work. You know, and
absolutely.
Dean, yeah, he is what you see, man. Like, man, I seen even like your cars. Like, remember when you first got the first van, and I opened it up, I was like, fuck, dude, this is decked out. Like everything where it has to be, like your bolts and screws and drills and all that. And I feel like that's what separates you sometimes from like just like your cowboy and a professional.
Yeah, absolutely.
A professional. So I'll throw it to you for a second, bro. So what made you get into electrical? Like, why that industry?
Honestly, I just really like the tech. Really like the tech. You know, and there's always innovation within electrical, so things are always evolving and getting better, and you're changing it up, which is really good. And there's like other things like, I don't know, hammers ain't for me.
It's, yeah, I feel like when I see like, because actually I'm on TikTok, like go follow me, no. But I'm on TikTok and I look at other people's like pages and stuff like that. And electrical just looks so technical, man. Like when you're wiring it, even like when you're running your wires through like the roof and stuff like that, and it just looks super clean, man. So there's I guess on your trade, there's a lot of like technical aspects to it.
Absolutely, yeah. And there's a lot of things that you can make look good. Yeah. So many different things. Yeah. So it's kind of good to jump into a roof and you know you can respect how good it looks or X, Y, Z.
So are you mainly into, is it new builds, renovations or anything?
Yeah, new builds, renovations, both things. A little bit of commercial as well. Yeah, we kind of dimble on everything.
Yeah. What's the apprenticeship timeline like when it comes to like electrical? Is it?
It's a 4-year apprenticeship. There's like a good 3.5 years of that is school. So, and then they've got 3 big tests at the end of it. So if you've just breezed through your trade school and you're thinking you're all J, you're not good till you get those tests done. So
what are the 3 tests at the end?
Yeah, 3 tests are at the end. So they've got like
and you can fail?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. So you actually only get like, I'm pretty sure it's gone down to like 4 goes. So you get, if you fail more than 4 times, like I'm pretty sure they throw you at the board, the electrical board. And they say, give us a reason why we should give you another go.
Fuck, really, man?
So you can do 4 years and then get nothing if you don't get those tests done. That's it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you get 4 goes and then you have to ask the ESV
why deserve it.
Another shot,
Mate, you didn't even spell your name right. You're like, oh. It's fast. You know what's good about that though, man? It's just like, I guess, like you probably still have cowboys in your industry. Yeah. But I guess when you have that, I mean, because you're dealing with power, man, like obviously the risk of life, like death, is a lot higher in your industry because one, I mean, you were telling me about me with my boys as well, when we're like swapping Colorbond over to be careful and, you know, maybe get stuff checked out, man. Yeah. But it's probably a good reason why they have so many regulations, man, is because there is that aspect of it's quite life-threatening. Yeah. And when you do have like a trade that has like a lot of regulations, you can weed out a lot of cowboys. Yeah. Like on the roof tiling side, like with my boys on the roof restoring side, there's no regulations at all, man. Like there's not a, that's why if you're watching and if someone's doing your roof for cheap, man, like they can literally just like get the phone, throw it. The VBA is like, mate, it's got nothing to do with me.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? So was schooling hard?
Yeah, it was quite difficult if you're not 100% there, like every day, like you're not applying yourself. It's still pretty hard to even get through your 4 years. So. Yep.
So how long, like, so obviously you qualify, you qualified. Were you working for the same guy for the whole time? Or?
Yeah, so I firstly started out at a little electrical company. Yeah. And we did like all little jobs, man, installing fans, doing air cons and... there's just a group of 2 people there.
Oh yeah, okay.
And that didn't last long. They got a little bit light on work, and they just said, "Oh, can you try and find some other electrical work?" Yep. While we're a bit slow. Yeah. And, okay. Then I ended up finding another joint, and I ended up actually moving to there. Yeah. And staying there. So, which is just like all new builds, Metricon, Home Buyers Group, and all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah, okay then.
yeah.
And then like how long, so you obviously must have finished for them. How long till you started doing Decali Electrical?
So pretty much, I think that team, which was McQueen Electrical,
Yeah.
we they lost a big contract. I'm pretty sure it was like for Metricon,
Yeah.
and I think they got.
Fucking builders, no.
I think they wiped about 6 or 7 people like within the week.
Damn.
So I was one of those guys, unfortunately. But I luckily had like another mate that just left, and he started his own business. And
Yeah, okay.
I actually started working for him. And he's Jordan from Phase 1 Electrical, so I started working for him.
Shout out to the bro.
Shout out to the bro.
Yeah.
He's a good G.
I see.
So I just started doing like half a year with him.
Yep.
And then thought I'd try and conquer it myself.
Have a crack, eh?
Yep.
Yeah, because you started in the Ranger and then you got the 2 vans on.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's hectic, man.
Yeah.
Do you still enjoy what you do? Like, is it actually something you enjoy doing?
Absolutely, yeah. So there's definitely aspects to electrical that I rather than others.
Yeah.
There's lots of advantage, but yeah, there's always some good, like when you finish a project, you get to see it all nicely done, and it's actually rewarding at the end of the day.
You do some nice stuff, man.
Do you get like a nice rewarding feeling sometimes when you finish a roof?
I do, man.
do?
Like I do, especially if I feel like our roof replacements are really satisfying.
Yep.
Because like people got shitty tiled roofs, and because I work on the peninsula, man, all the roofs out here are fucking cooked, bro.
Yeah.
But it is when you rip it all off, restructure it, level it all out, and then put fresh new colour bond on, screw it off, and then take a look back. Then it's real rewarding, you know. Same. I mean, what I like about your trade as well, man, because you've done a lot of work for me. It's just some lighting, man, can just enhance the appearance of your whole house, you know.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Even the value, man. Like I saw you done it was like a concrete staircase for some guy, and you had put LEDs underneath it.
Yeah.
And I was like,
the floating steps.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, like fucking. If I was a real estate agent, man, I'd be riding that train like I'd be like, hey, this is gold lights, you know?
Yeah.
Because like you can just make a difference, man. You can make something that looks, pretty average, and then just put some good lighting in there, man. You can just fucking light the whole house up and make it look 100 times better. Because it's just like, let's say you didn't put those electricals in, and it was just a floating staircase. It'd be like, oh yeah, it's just floating concrete, you know?
Yeah.
But it just, I don't know. I think you bring a lot of modernization to homes.
Yeah.
Is that what kind of because you were talking to me about automation?
Yeah.
Is that what you guys are trying to lean more into?
Yeah, we do a little bit of automation as well.
Yeah.
Like more so like you said, like outdoor garden lighting and stuff like that for homes.
Yep.
Yeah, we also set it up for businesses as well, like so that you don't have to turn off all their stuff or turn it all on.
Yep.
But yeah, definitely lighting can transform your home and
100%.
also your business.
Yeah.
And it makes it look so good sometimes. So
yep. And we are kind of in the era where it's like the looks.
It's a big looks thing, man.
It is a big looks thing.
It's a big,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's like having a nice car.
Having a Malu and a C63.
Yeah, it's like you've got a nice home. Like it looks good. You can like my house is probably 1970, man, and I've got all these nice lights and stuff around.
I've seen your house,
and
man.
It looks beautiful at night. So nice at night, just to get a couple of lights and transforms the whole place.
Yeah, I've seen your house, man. You've fucking done well on that.
Yeah.
Because when I think I came and visited, you had just bought it. Yeah. You had done some electricals on the inside.
Yeah.
You didn't have I think you've put like that automated fence and stuff up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then I saw, I think it was like maybe last year, you just posted a photo. I think you were just playing around with the R32. And I was like, fuck, he's done all right in there, man. Yeah, so that's obviously where you're moving towards.
Yeah.
So like for you, obviously you're a businessman. Like what helps you function your business? Because I see sometimes your hours can be quite, it could be, quite an ordinary, like, let's say not a 9 to 5, but like a real standard time frame. And then sometimes you could be working till the sun goes down. You could be working while the sun's still down.
So it depends on the job. So we recently just completed like a really big switchboard upgrade for a commercial business.
Yep.
And we worked on that.
Hold up. Those are my kids. Come on, come say hello. Come on. This is Big G Kaius. This is actually his C63, not mine. So if I can,
On paper.
yeah, on paper, yeah, I put it in his name to write the tax off.
The ATO want me, so.
Yeah. So it looks cool. Everyone's coming in. This is one of my apprentices. Doesn't do much. Big bludger, that one. But yeah. Anyways. All right. See you later. Get out. Take the dogs, please, G. Let's go. All right. Where were we?
Where were we, G?
What's your name? No. We were talking about, so for you as a business owner, right? Because your hours are pretty, you could be working at night time, you could be working during the day, man.
Yeah.
Like, what do you do for yourself as a business owner to, like, obviously keep yourself, because you're dealing with a job that's so, like, the room for error, to me, like, what I'm seeing, the room for error is next to fucking zero.
Yeah.
So, like, obviously you've got to be sharp, whether you're working at night, during the day, or doing a late hour. So what do you do for yourself, man, to keep yourself, poised, or keep yourself refreshed to run your own business?
Well, I definitely go to the gym for sure.
Yeah, big boy. He's single, lady, so.
Try to keep myself fit.
Yeah.
Also, randomly, like if I'll just have like a really big day, I'll actually head down to like the local pool.
Yeah.
They've got like a steam room, sauna, and all that kind of stuff. I'll go for a swim, just like no phone.
Yeah.
Separation, and like, I'll take my dog for a walk, no phone.
Yeah.
All on the beach or something like that. It's actually really nice, like rewarding as well.
Yeah, he's getting big, your dog, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's so important, bro. Like if you're trying to run a business, because obviously, like, if your business is growing, there's obviously something that the head of the business, like the leader's doing, So like if you look at businesses, right, like any business I see, like I've been speaking to the guy at Blue Croc, Blue Croc?
Nah.
They're like, it's just they do like balustrading, they do
okay,
like,
yeah, I do know that.
yeah, they've got it's just a Blue Croc symbol. But if you look at like real successful businesses, man, like you can tell like the CEO or the boss, or they do something for themselves to keep them sharp, They're always like well presented. Like any business that's doing well, you just have to look at the owner,
Yeah.
And obviously you taking care of yourself is what's also helping you build your business to be successful.
Yeah.
And it's a stressful thing. Like when you are running a business, man, like if you're not taking care of yourself, like your business is just gonna crash, man,
Yeah.
I've seen that. Like I've seen real good potential, not just like in the roofing industry, but other industries where the team leaders or the bosses, they don't look after themselves so much. They go to all the potential, man, They do the best job ever, but they just can't take that little step, ahead outside of like doing a big day's work to also just go and look after their health, their mental health, man.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what makes a successful business, and that's what I can see in your business, man.
Yeah.
Buying another van, and these aren't like, Uber vans, like, I don't even know what fucking vans are. What are they? What are they? Vitos? No, you got transits, eh?
Transits, yeah.
And they're pimped out, man. Like they're
out.
fucking like the sign writing. It's not like you see those guys who like have like a magnet attached on. You're like, oh, but you know what I mean. Like you take a lot of effort. There's a lot of
Absolutely, yeah.
detail that goes into even like you guys' uniforms. There's always like boots, looking good, man.
Yeah.
Does
You have to.
Yeah, and that obviously plays a part in accumulating business.
And you have to present good. I feel like I go out and I spend good money on transits.
Yep.
Good money on uniforms. Make sure the boys are all kitted out.
Yep.
Being presentive and looking good.
Yep.
Is a big thing.
Yeah.
100%.
Even your tools, all Milwaukee. I'm actually transitioning over to Milwaukee too, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Makita's like, I don't know. I feel like it's just losing its touch,
Right.
I feel like Milwaukee's just got a bit of punch into it, especially like if we're doing a new roof and we're trying to like screw into like hardwood.
Yeah.
Like the Makita's just, and I'm just like, this is one screw, the battery's dead, If I pick up the Milwaukee, I'm like, so, but even that, like, like if you jump on the socials, man, because like, I don't know if you've got photos on your socials of like how your cars are kitted out, but they're just, do you kit them all out yourself?
Yeah, I take a little bit of time by myself, and I actually just kit each van out slowly by myself. So, yeah, it's kind of the good motion is to have a car going at the same time.
Yep.
So you still got business turning over.
Yep.
While I'm building one. So that was the go with the last one. It worked well.
Yeah. No, you're, and it's all organized, man, and it's all Milwaukee. It just fucking looks mint. You know?
It's good. Good. You know, you can find everything, and that's the main thing.
Yep. So your boss, man, like before you started this business, your previous boss, like what was he like, man? Was he a hard ass? Was he
Craziest
full
ass
hard?
ever?
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I was a little brat. Even when I come into my apprenticeship, man, I was still like a little brat. And, going out and, you know,
As we do,
doing a lot of...
I remember I used to see a cruise, bro. I was like, oh, what's up, bro? How's work?
I would have been like, what's work?
Yeah. They'd be like, I'd be like, I'm working tomorrow. I was like, oh, fuck.
No, he was definitely, my old boss was a full hard ass man. That's probably the reason why I'm here today, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, 100%, man.
he was, you know, making sure all of us met the timelines and that we respected ourselves. But not only just as a good electrician, but like, he actually brought us up as men too.
Yeah.
Like we learnt respect and all that kind of stuff, and how to hold yourself and when you shouldn't say something. And he definitely brought everybody into line. So
That's good, man.
Yeah.
I feel like we're losing that this time of the age, man.
Yeah.
I've been through that many fucking apprentices, bro. It's not even funny. You give them one hard word and they're like, oh, my life.
My life, mental health.
Yeah, my mental health. I need to take this day off. I need to take how much? Oh man, like I used to have boys, man. Like I swear they would like count their annual leave hours. Going off a day, and I was just like, fucking hell, man. And I'd see it. I'd be like, oh look, they've got one day, and they'd be like, oh, can I have a day off? I'm like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're losing that, man.
Absolutely. Oh, I don't.
Yeah, I'm neither.
I don't, man. I don't put up with it. So, there's a lot of the stuff coming in these days that's very much political.
Yep.
But yeah, the old school ways for the trades definitely is still the way to go.
Has to be old school, man.
Yeah. Otherwise, like you just never get any work done. No one ever wants to do any work, and you never get nothing done.
And not only that, then you've got like lazy people trying to do like especially your industry, guys who just haven't been taught properly or kind of brushed up a bit harder. Then you got people who just like if a job's going too hard, they'll just quit, man.
Yeah.
They're just like, fuck this, I'm not done with this because the boss hasn't, kind of drilled into their head like we're here to work and make a living.
Man, if they've got no drive, if you're not teaching drive to the boys, like they're not going to have drive for the rest of their life.
No.
So you know what I mean? It's not even just.
Yeah.
It's not even just with work. It's literally with everything. Like if they, want to try and buy a car, like they bring that same mentality that you teach every day into everyday life. You know what I mean? That's like how it is.
Yeah, and it looks like you teach your boys good, man.
Yeah.
So obviously you still stem off like how you were taught into your teams.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
How it should be, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're trying to build men here.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And dude, there's nothing worse than, you know what I just hate, man? I hate lazy people,
Yeah.
Man, like when I first started, I started in like new builds and I'd rock up the site and it was always the plasterer, man, or always was the renderer. Not saying everyone's like, they're all like that. And they're just sitting there, Siggy, staring at like the window they're plastering or the window, they're trying to render.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, like do some work, man. No wonder why you obviously on hourly or something like that. Yeah, so what's the goal for Decali, man? Like where you really want to take your business?
I honestly just wanted to kind of be in a way that I can work on the business and the business can work for itself as well. Like, and if I want to take holidays, I can take a holiday.
Yep.
That's the point that I want to get it to. There's no numbers. There's no like how many people or anything like that. It's just trying to get it to a nice spot where, like I was still going to work within the business.
Yep.
But if I want to take a holiday and go somewhere, I can. So
yeah,
that's it might be 2 teams, 2 vans.
Yep.
And then I might be in the office with one other person, like with an accountant or something like that.
Yep.
So,
that's when you're working on the business.
Working on the business and getting the work in and getting it out and getting the money to come in. So
I feel like because I'm kind of at that stage now where I know like the longer I'm on the tools, my business will slowly come to a halt.
Yeah,
and that's
absolutely.
why it's so important to, kind of work on the business as well, man.
Yeah.
And it is like I love my job, man. Like I love setting out with the boys, chucking the tool belt on, jumping up on the roof, having a coffee, having a quick chat, and then just like, go boys, get into it. And then, you know,
I love it, man. I love the drive.
so
That's
do
sick.
I, man. Like,
Yeah.
even like rocking up to like an extension, smelling the timber, I'm like, fuck yeah, this is good. And it shits me, like, because I understand, like, anyone watching as well, like, it's so important also to work on the business, because if you're always on the tools, then, you know, who's building the business up, you know? And like when I'm having to quote and do back ends, and I know that's good for the business, but at the same times, man, like I'm like, fuck this.
Yeah.
Sitting in the office and the boys are like doing Instagram stories and they're, you know, finishing up a job, I'm like, fuck, must be nice. And then I'm trying to take a call, act all professional. So, okay, so we're trying to, that's a good goal to have, man. Because the business, it looks like, is building, man, even though you're still, you know, on the tools as well, which is good, man.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to definitely want to try and get not fully off the tools, but yeah, work my way off them slowly. And but yeah, it's hard to kind of keep drive going within the boys.
Yeah.
As soon as like you leave, like I don't feel like it every day. That as soon as you leave site, you feel like they're
fucking around.
Yeah, well, they're not as going as hard, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I haven't got the push. Like my old boss, like pretty much had like deadlines. If we don't meet those deadlines, like look out when you get back. So there was drive the whole time. So I'm just trying to rehearse the things that I learnt and replicate that back into my business. So I learnt really well. So I was lucky that I come from where I come from. So
that's good, man. You know what they say? It's just like, you know, when you do go through, we wouldn't call it tough times. Like, you know, obviously now people would be like, it's the worst time of my life. But when you are taught quite, you know, tough and strong and you get through it, you come up, man. Like, I'm the same. Like, my boss was a fucking nutcase, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I remember he would just walk on, if he got on the roof and something was out, he was like just going off, ripping the whole roof apart. And like, sometimes it'd be like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, man. He'd rock up, he's like, it's not good enough, man. Got to rip it up. I'm like, fuck, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then, like, now you understand. You know?
It's like, well, will that teach you not to fuck up?
Yeah, now you understand. So, also on top of that, Dean's looking for apprentice. What's the date today? It's the. Are you still looking for apprentice?
I've got a couple lined up, so we'll see how they go. We're going to trial a couple out, and we'll see how we go.
If you jump on his socials and you see the post disappear, you're out of luck. Someone got in there. What is it? It's the 19th. Fuck, this year's going quick.
Of
already,
2025, mate.
2025, bro.
Yep.
You started back last year? Last year.
Last week.
Last week you came back?
Yeah.
It goes quick, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, time's flying. Like, January's nearly over, man. Even last year, I felt like once we got past the halfway point, man, the year was just like, took off on us, you know? Anyway, so D may be still looking for a person if you're lucky to get in with him, but check his socials. If not, you can come be a roof plumber. I'm always looking for people.
Absolutely.
I got a pretty good team. So let's talk about your car, bro.
Yeah.
How long have you had this beast?
I've had this thing, I reckon, got this when I was 21.
21. You had this at 21?
Yeah,
Fuck
21.
What I have at 21? Definitely not a V8. Wait, were you driving this on your P's?
Yeah, it's illegal. It was illegal to drive.
Man.
So I had it for maybe half a year to a year.
Did you go pulled over?
Nah, not during that time. I didn't run P's plates or nothing during that time. No.
Just send it.
Yeah, I sent it as a young fella.
Gotta do it sometimes,
I was a bit
man.
ruthless, but I was 21, and finally, like when you turn 22, you're legally allowed to have one. So
Yeah, okay then.
yeah, got through it.
Yeah, how much have you spent on this thing, man? Because this thing's a fucking weapon.
I don't know, maybe between 20 and 30 grand, I'd say, or something like that. And you know, the money doesn't even like compensate the hours that you put in either. So
You know what I noticed, bro? Maybe correct me. Maybe you're the same. Like when I started my business, I was about 22.
yeah,
So I was all for the look, man. Like even my car, like I had a VE, not a V8, SV6, and I kitted it out, man, lowered it. I don't know why I was lowering it, because I was using it for work as well. So it was lowered and I was towing like a trailer full of tools. It was just spastic, man. And then I got the Ranger, man. I think I've been through like 20 sets of rims. I've lifted it like 9 inches, 7 inches, 3 inches, just, you know, 8 inches.
You're always getting defects, bro.
Oh, bro, highway patrol, man. So, did I tell you what happened with this, man? Oh, the EPA, someone fucking, I was like, I can't catch a break, man. I buy like a ute, it gets defected. I buy like a normal car. I'm fucking over it.
Yeah, people don't like when you you know, if
Yeah.
you're loud, like people don't like that. You know?
When I was a P plater, man, I was a full nutcase, man. Just out, stockies on the back, sending it, bro. I never got one fine, man.
Yeah.
No defects. And then I get into, you know, my utes.
Yep.
Lift it like, you know, just a little bit higher, 3 inches. I'm pulled over, bro, straight away. Oh man, they're so bad.
Oh, I don't blame you. It's a bit loud on the road there. They look pretty G.
Yeah.
If the cops don't like you that day, it's no good.
So actually, I called them up, man. It was a cop at my so when my kids go to daycare,
Yeah.
I reckon there's a cop there, man, because I got reported at the daycare.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I was like, I reckon someone was just like, probably just, you know, another broke ass roofing company. Just like, oh, I'm gonna get this guy. I was like, no, you're not. $6,000 later, $6,000 fine later, man. So, but like what I was getting back to now, man, like I don't really care, dude. Like, you know, like I just bought a couple utes and like they're just stock as.
Yeah, right.
Just slap some.
How long have you had this one?
This one, I think it's going up 2 years now.
Yep.
2 years. So
What have you spent on this?
fuck, about 10, 12.
Nothing, not too crazy.
Nothing too crazy. It's just tune, downpipes,
Nice.
a little bit of an exhaust.
All the good stuff.
All the good stuff.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Bit of cosmetics. Blacked out. Everyone loves black, I think. The missus does. No.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So you got this one, you got your R32, man. So Dean's actually a fucking
33.
33.
Yeah.
Dean's actually a fucking mint drifter, man. So how'd you get into that? Because actually you've kind of always been in the car scene, man.
Yeah, always been in the car scene.
Yeah.
Was always drifting this, getting into trouble. Shout out my boy Eunice, getting me out of the fines and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What does he know?
Call my lawyer. Yeah.
I'll drop a link. No.
He got me out of all the drifting and stuff I used to do in this. So I ended up changing it up and doing it legally. Now.
Yeah, okay.
Got a car for it, so yeah.
That thing's to be honest, you can't drive it on the road.
Can't drive it on the road, man. No.
Damn, we would have got that wheeled out here as well. What else could we wheel out here? We'll get the utes out.
Could have trailered it here, man.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
trailered it in.
Yeah.
We'll do the podcast on the trailer G with the R33. So
Do an update.
yeah, so like with your Malu, like what's this pushing now, man? Like, do you know what kilowatts this is pushing?
Probably like 350 at the rears.
Have you put a tune on this?
Yeah, it's got tuner and cam and
Yep.
exhaust and the rest of it. Yeah.
This thing hums, man.
Yeah.
You don't really get out that much though, eh?
Nah, it stays in the garage pretty much locked up at the moment. They're all getting stolen lately, so
Yeah, your dogs.
they're hot topics.
It was crazy, man. It's just like when I first got this, man, I was driving this like every day.
Yeah.
Like every day, if the sun was out, man, mono laps, because I used to live in Mornington.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, man, like age starts to catch up, man. I barely get this thing out, eh?
Yeah.
Like I'm just like, if you do see me post, it's probably like from last year, you know? But I don't know, it's good to have your toys, man. Do you prefer this or the R? Is it 33A?
33, yeah. This is up for sale, so if anyone wants to buy it,
Yeah.
hit me up.
So
But I love it. But yeah, I found a real good passion in drifting, and you
Yeah.
know, I'd rather have the money somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll come out to one of your gigs, man.
I think you'll enjoy yourself.
Yeah, I think I will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Calder Park, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to make an event. We're going to take the cameras out, set the podcast up on the actual track. No. Hey, people coming past, you're just trying to yell into the mic. Yeah. So, damn, you're getting rid of this, man. This thing's sick, man. So, I'll put all his details. Oh, you've got a page for your R33 as well, don't you?
Yeah, just for my drifting and stuff.
Yeah, okay then. Yeah. Would you ever sell your R33?
No, I think I'll keep that thing. Yeah.
When Dean brought it, didn't you drive it down from Queensland?
Yeah, I bought it in Queensland and I drove it all the way home.
No aircon.
No aircon, no stereo. I had my AirPods in on the way.
Sent me a video. I was like, fuck yeah.
And it was hot as, bro. And the thing only had 40-litre tank, so you pretty much like
Fuck, so you're filling up like every...
fill it up every servo just about, bro. And like I had two fuel canisters in the back.
Just to keep you going.
Yeah, like I stopped twice on the freeway because they like ran out of fuel. So I'd like put the jerry can up and put the jerry can on the side of the
Fucking hell,
side of the highway. But yeah, it was a bit of a
yeah. Did you just send it? Like, did you get like a permit to get it driven
Nah,
back?
but all the way
Just
home, bro.
fucking send.
Sent, bro. I sent it. Yeah.
That's, you know what? You
And
know
it
what?
didn't get pulled up once, and the thing was just like bolting off limiter the whole way.
Okay, now. So what? So like a lot of people, like, this is maybe a little topic we'll talk about. Like in Australia, it's either Holden or Ford. You know?
Yeah.
So I think with the Holdens, man, they have that V8 aspect that you just can't get away from.
Yeah.
Like I love V8s, man. Before I bought this AMG, I was looking at Camaros, like the ZL1s and stuff like that.
Yep.
I really like old school, but I don't want to go too old school. You know what I mean? Because I test drove a ZL1 and you start up and you're like, bum, 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 bum. I was like, fuck this every morning, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's just like, anyways, here it's either the Holdens or the XR6s, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Fords.
Fords.
Yeah. Have you ever driven like one of the Barras or
Nah.
just straight into the Holdens?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel like just V8s just has that man behind it, you know?
Yeah.
Like I've been in some XR6s, man, you know, turboed out and they're just like, wop, 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 wop. And like it feels good, but when you get in, just like even when you start like a V8, man, it's just like, fuck, that sounds mint. So so you went straight into this?
Yeah, went straight into that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Pretty much.
Your R33, man, like, because that's obviously two different, like, we're talking about two different car, like, you know, brands here.
Oh, yeah.
That's more the JDM.
It's completely different. Yeah.
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 Do you like the R35s?
I love them, bro. Yeah, if I could have one, I would have one. Yeah. It's either,
Dude, I think they're fucking mint, hey?
yeah, they're pretty sick.
The R35s.
It's just like you just don't got if you're not really much of a back seat, you know.
Nah, it's what they. I think they're only two doors, eh?
Yeah, 2 doors. They got 4 seats, but they're no good.
It's just a coupe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know where you're selling that. So we're going to give it away. I'm not going to share the link because I'm going to enter. Nah. Well, if you ever do sell it, we'll go for a drive, man. We should go for a drive in this sometime, man.
Yeah.
We'll go for a cruise
Yeah,
before
yeah.
you sell it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, anyways. Back to the podcast. Why are we here? We're here to make sure people have some knowledge getting into, it's not even just getting to business, man. It's also just getting into the trade, getting into any industry. You know, obviously it requires a lot more than just, if you treat it as just a job, it would always just be a job, you know? Obviously, like, for me, when I got into roofing and I really started getting good at it, I was just like, fuck, I reckon I could make a business out of this, you know? And that's where it stemmed into. But I feel like, one, if you are trying to get into a trade, who's that? I think my girls are home. Not my wife's, like the cleaning, the cleaning side.
Well.
Yeah. I feel like if you get into any industry, whether it's the trade, whether it's, I don't know, we're in the trades, I don't know what else is out there. If you get into it for the right reason, which is to obviously become the best at it, because obviously you had a boss who didn't want you to just be there, do the job. He obviously instilled for you guys to be the best that you can into your industry, you know?
Yeah.
And when you go into that with that mindset, even if you don't never start a business and you just grow up the ladder in whatever industry you're in, you're always going to end up in the place you want to be in life, you know? And everyone wants to be successful, man. Like, if you don't want to be successful, that's fine. That's pretty shit, but that's fine, you know what I mean?
Some people are happy with mediocre.
Yeah,
bro.
you know?
Some people are happy with that, and that's fine.
And that's for some people. Like, there's a lot of, like, my guys, they just want to, you know, provide for their family, you know? And to me,
That's
like, that's
huge.
yeah, bro.
That's the biggest achievement for most families.
That's success, man. That's fucking true success, man.
Yeah.
You know, but it's just like, I feel like now, like we were touching on, is this generation's just getting so lazy, man. And it's starting to stem into the trades. It's starting to stem into like all other industries. Like, we're in a bit of a social media time.
Yeah.
Where all the kids are looking at social media, and that's the reason why I started this podcast, man, and why I'm trying to bring people on like you know, because we're still relatively young. Yeah. You know, I'm 30 this year, bro.
Yeah, I'm 30 this year. I'm 30 in like
You're
3
30
months.
this year, and that's fucked, eh?
Yeah.
What are we doing for your 30th?
Getting a house down in Sereno, mate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think
Dude,
we'll have it for the weekend or something like that.
Let me know, man, because
Yeah, you want to pop in?
Yeah, 100% I'll pop in. Yeah, I'll bring this down, park it up.
Yeah.
Don't come home. Nah.
Nah, you're probably not coming home.
Yeah. Oh, bro, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
When is it? 3 months?
Yeah, it's 3 months. We're probably going to get like a house down there somewhere.
Let me know, man, because like we get huge, like, because the cleaning side, we do holiday homes.
Yeah.
And we got heaps of homes in Sorrento.
Yeah,
I'll
cool.
send some over, man. We'll get some huge discounts.
Yeah, sick.
Hopefully you don't watch this. My property groups are like, fuck no. Yeah, so, but 30, I mean, we're still young, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we're still young. Fuck, what was I saying? Now I'm focused on our 30th. Yeah. But yeah, like we are in that age of social media, man. And it's like what I was saying, I was starting this podcast is because I want to bring people on. You're part of the trade. I've got other people, you know, from different industries coming in here. And what I want to do is I just want to build something for the young people to look up, man. You know, to kind of look and be like, fuck yeah, like it's all good, man. Like the blue collars, man, like we're fucking hard workers, bro, and we make a good living, you know.
Yep.
Marlou, C63, like you can earn success no matter what industry you're in, you know.
Yep.
But if you're gonna be lazy, man, if you even look to the wrong people for your inspiration, it's just I just feel like it's unfortunate, man. Like we're in a different world this time.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely. We're definitely on a bad trend. I feel like
Yeah.
where there's a lot of laziness. There's going to be some big shortages in years to come.
Yeah.
I feel like you and I will both see those shortages.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure.
You can even see it in like even for like just trying to get workers, man. Like it's just people just don't want to work no more, man. You know, they look on social media and they see like, you know, the people over in America, man, like making millions off like just looking at their camera talking shit, you know.
Yeah.
That's why I'm doing this now. So if you want to subscribe, pay me, you know. So, but it's crazy because we never had that back, like kind of when we were, you know, younger. You know, we didn't have like this streamer stuff, this even OnlyFans and stuff like that. That wasn't available.
Huge.
And these girls are making killings, bro. Like I'm gonna put the feet up, bro. Straight up, I'm putting the feet up.
You and I should do it, bro.
We'll paint the toenails, bro. Yeah. Nah, fuck that. Make a killing. Like, oh, how'd you make your success? Oh, the business. You know. So
feet pics.
Yeah. But we're in that, you know, kind of time, man, where like you don't really need too much to achieve a lot of wealth. But like when it falls back to like the men, it's a lot harder these days, you know, because we are trying to work and then we're also trying to run business, provide. Like, I mean, you're single, but you also, I can tell, you've bought your own house, you know, you've got your own business that you'll continue to grow. Like, bro, I take my hat off to you, man. Like, as a single man, and you know, ladies, so watch out, who's still ambitious, bro, you know, building their business, not because, you know, like I do this also for my kids and my wife and that like that, but to do it by yourself, man, that's fucking hectic, man. Like,
and to have go for yourself.
Yeah.
That's a massive thing.
To have a lot of go.
Yeah.
And that's why I brought Dean on, man, like, because Dean's like, you know, I guess anyone watching this who's like, even like 2022 looking to get into the trade, Dean's a good example, man, you know. He has the toys, you know, has a business, you know, has goals, has ambitions, you know. And the reason why I got him on this podcast is because, like, going back to when you first started getting into your apprenticeship, he was brought up, you know, tough, you know, old school, you know.
Yeah, old school.
Old school, you know, and that's, how, I guess, like, for myself, I'm the same. Like, that's how you'll get ahead in life, man. Like, if you're baby too much, it will kind of go into every aspect of your life, you know.
Man, I started at the bottom.
Yeah.
Like, we wasn't born into a rich family whatsoever.
Yep.
And, you know, made something of myself.
Yeah.
And, you know, just want to live the life that I want to live. And,
Yeah, 100%.
you know, what are you going to do about it? So here we are.
That's
We're
it.
doing it.
Dean's a full-blown G. That's why I got him in. We had to get the cars on, just so you know we're not talking shit. So once we're done, we'll take him back to the rentals. Nah. That's cooked, man. You see those? You know what I found out? And this is a reality. They've got like, you can hire like a factory like this, and they've got like fake private jet setups.
Yeah.
They've got like fake cars and stuff like that.
Set up in there.
Yeah. Because one of my friends, she's using social media to build her business, and she was telling me all about it, man.
Yeah.
And she was like, they're booked, man. Like they're booked till like, if you want to get in, it's like an 8 to 10 month wait. And
you can just film inside a jet.
Inside a jet, and they've even got a green screen, man, so they can edit it in like you're actually flying.
Yeah.
I think that's the world we live in, man. Like,
it is. It's all perception, but it's all faking it until you make it, brother.
It is faking it until you make it.
That's
you
what
know?
it's all about.
Yeah. Like this is actually a C200 now.
But that's seriously it. Like they're all faking it until they make it. That's what they're doing.
I feel it's fucking sad, man, on these young guys, man.
Yeah.
Because they see like, man, these kids who are like 18, 19, 20 years old, and they're in private jets, like all this money, stuff like that. But when you hear stories of like them having these setups and they're booked flat, it goes to show how much there's a lack of genuine left in the world, you know?
Yeah.
And that's what we're trying to build
You're
here.
putting your money into stocks, you're putting your money into crypto and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, and people are getting rich off that. Like
It's just...
it's pick of the bunch.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Dean gave me a hot tip if you're into investing, GYG. GYG is going to pop off.
Guzman Gomez, man.
Did you see the opening day in Mornington?
Yeah, unreal.
That was cooked, man.
Yeah.
I drove past and it was like going out onto the highway.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck. I actually never went, man. I went once and I was like, fuck, that's what all the fuss is
Do
about.
you know what happened? I ended up like getting all these emails. The GYG, when GYG was coming in, they were just building a whole heap of them. So I was getting to quote them.
Yep.
So I was seeing a lot of them just kept on coming. So many of them, like, they just kept on registering new builds for them. And I was like, I absolutely loved Guzman Gomez.
Yep.
And I was like, and they're going hard. They're building all these joints. And I'm like, I'm going to put my money in this thing.
Yeah, okay.
And yeah, since then it just hasn't stopped. So it's been good.
I feel like it's going to be like another KFC.
It will be like
Macca's.
another KFC Macca's, to
Yeah.
be honest. Yeah, they're all trying to do that.
Yep.
A lot of them are trying to do that. All these other Mexican joints as well, Zambrianos and all that kind of stuff. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
it's another business, bro. It's another outlet.
Yeah.
It's literally another whole thing. Like it's another trade, really. But you know they're going hard at it and they're doing well.
I feel it's about time they brought like a bit of variety. Like on the night house, like, oh, well, KFC's shut. It's like Macca's.
Yeah.
It's Macca's, but it's good
But that's
to see.
it's always open late, so you can kind of.
Yeah. Is GYG open till late?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I think KFC doesn't open late because it's chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it'd be like 2 o'clock in the morning. Let's go get some chicken. It's like, oh, okay.
It's so heavy, bro. It's so heavy.
Yeah. So,
Like heavy, like you.
yeah.
big heavy-
sometimes.
Big heavy G.
Yeah. If you're in Main Street, I fly down there. Nah, I don't. Nah.
And if this is the window, his arms are out like that.
Yeah, oh yeah. Put 2 watches on, the 2 rollies. My mate, bro, like I fucking love Mornington, eh? Like that's why, like, to be honest, like that's why I only do my workout here.
Hey, if you can just work out of the peninsula, it's beautiful, man.
It took me a while, man. Like I had to reset my whole business. Like I actually lost a lot of money and business because I used to go everywhere, CBD. Bro, I was in like Phillip Island, man.
Yeah.
Just taking any work I can. I was just like, fuck this, man. Like cars were starting to blow up. I was like, you know what? Let's just cut the loss, trim right back. Because obviously when you got to advertise, it takes the time for the business to build up. And like I went about 6 months struggling, man, and just only getting calls from like people all over the CBD and stuff. And I was just like, nah, I'm booked. I've only got 1 job,
Yeah.
But it took a bit of time, and now that I can literally stay out here, man. I'm fucking wrapped. I'm wrapped, man.
You're laughing.
Yeah.
I'd love to do that. I'm still transitioning. I'd love to just work down the peninsula, but
Yep.
at the moment I'll just work anywhere within an hour. I'm happy,
Yep.
So
And it's work, man.
yeah.
Keeps the bills paid.
As electrical, like we're in and out of a lot of jobs. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So we'll quickly touch on your electrical, man. So obviously, like, you obviously come in at certain stages. Like for me, I'll usually come in, lay a roof, make sure it's watertight, shoot off, let me know when the plumbing's done, come up, connect up. Where it's like, are you in and out of jobs?
There's so many different aspects with electrical. You could go and take this into anything. Like you can be an electrical engineer and work on airplanes. Like you can take electrical into so many different spaces, man.
Yep.
Like retails, like wiring up GYGs, or if you want to do houses, or if you want to do factories, or if you want to do the electrics on cars. It's all a step in that way. If you want to work for the power company or whatever.
Yep.
But as electrical, like you can, you can't always just leave a job. It's electricity, like, so you have to pretty much start and finish a lot of jobs as well.
Yep.
So if you can't just leave a family with no power,
Yep.
you can't do that.
I remember we were supposed to go to Calder Park together, and you called me up like, bro, how you traveling? I was like, yeah, I'm heading home. He's like, I'm still working.
that night was crazy.
Yeah, and it was like, wasn't it dark and raining as well?
It was dark and raining that night, and we were out in the rain, like trying to get power on for for this group meter, which I think had 8 homes off it. So 8 homes had no power that night, and
Was it like a block of units?
yeah, block of units. So that was the incoming power that fed the whole lot, and yeah, we had to get it all up and going for the night. Otherwise, all these people would have no power, and you know, no power means no air cons, means no nothing.
Fridges
so
and
fridges
and
food, all their food goes off. Like there's a whole thing to it. So
There's no aspect like in your industry you can't be lazy. It seems like it's not like, oh, no food tonight, guys. I'll be back.
no,
know?
you have to finish the job, man. Like I said, like we're doing a job. Just booked up a massive job. It was a factory. We're just redoing a new switchboard there.
Yeah.
So out of this factory, I think they run 200 staff out of this factory. So Monday to Friday, they run like 200 staff out of this factory, and they will work off these, like all the electrical there. So if I don't have that electrical up and going, then it would have been no good. But yeah, we had a job that we worked. I think we worked 25 hours over the weekend straight. And just to get their power back up, and we upgraded the switchboard, and we worked all Friday night, all Saturday, all Sunday, and yeah, we made it happen, got it done.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you have no drive and you can't just say, oh, pack up, I'll be there back tomorrow, because that's your job done, man. Like, like if they weren't there and 200 people weren't working the next day,
That's a
I'll
loss
tell you
of
there'd be a
business.
lawyer at my front door the next day.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can't be doing that.
Yeah. Oh well. I guess that's the good thing on why you were kind of taught right from the get-go. Eh?
Yeah.
Obviously, you don't want to get into an industry like that and you're lazy, man.
No, you can't be lazy. No.
Yeah, you can't be lazy. So, what's the plan for yourself as well, man? Like, what do you really want to get into this year? Like, what do you want to, like, even personally for yourself? Because obviously running a business, like you do the gym, like I respect people. Like I go here and there when I can, because I've got 3 kids hanging off my ass. So, but it just feels so good, you know what I mean? But like, what do you want for personally for yourself, man, this year?
This year I've got a couple of goals. I do have a couple of goals.
Let's hear it, man.
Wouldn't mind finding a partner.
Yeah.
Very hard to have, really hard to have a girlfriend though.
And and business.
With the business and stuff like that, and just trying to give time to that.
Yeah, man.
But it's something that I want to do.
Yep.
And something that I've stuffed up previously.
Yep.
And didn't have the time for.
Yep.
But I think it's just the transition of the business. The right person will come along when they do, but yeah, it's a lot of work. Both, like my hats off to you, bro, with the business and running kids, also keeping the wife happy, and clients happy, and you know, running the invoicing and all the rest of the whole stuff that comes with it. There's hours and hours upon hours. We're doing this podcast. Man, like,
kids are running. I can hear them running around. I'm like, don't knock on the fucking door, because my son, bro, he'll kick that door in.
Yeah.
He'll just be like, what's going on?
but yeah, back to the goals. But yeah, the partner, to also like would be happy to be happy within myself.
Yep.
Every day, and still go and do those things for myself every day.
Yep.
It doesn't have to be the gym. Might be just be a walk down the beach, or might be just take my dog for a quick run or something like that.
Yep.
But also want to get fitter.
Yep. You're pretty fit yourself, man. Like you still go pretty.
I am, but I want to be better.
Yeah.
Have you seen Matt from Ravenhall Construction?
He's ripped, eh?
Ripped.
Shout out to Matt.
He's doing really well.
He's coming on here. I'll put the oil on him. Nah.
He's looking good now at the moment. But
Fuck he is,
it looks
man.
like he's got kids.
Yeah.
Man, he's got the business, and you know, he's focusing on himself as well, doing things for himself. Like this is some things that.
Yeah.
There's always things that we can always do better in life, but yeah, he's killing it.
Bro, you know what's crazy? Because how me and Matt met, and he'll watch this because he'll come on soon. We met through Mother's Group, bro. You know.
Yeah, right.
And he's always been. I mean, when we used to talk, man, like we actually became really close. Went on holidays and stuff together.
Yeah.
And he used to tell me that I used to be real fit and stuff like that. You know. When I met him, he wasn't playing footy, but
He's a cute little water, bro.
Yeah. So whenever you come on, you get the 5-star treatment, little pop top.
That's good.
Bang.
Not bad.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
bad. I like that.
Oh, dude, at night, man. Like I've got like heaps of those. I'll just run down at night time, hum one back.
This is a stopper. This is
Dude, man.
stopper,
Yeah,
this one.
that's for the kids. Those are my pop tops, you know. Nah.
Has this got flavour as well, or what?
Nah, I think they're standard, eh?
Okay.
Do you know what they are, bro? So this is what we're trying to do. It's just like we're getting back on the healthy buzz as well, me and my partner.
Yep.
And we had like, bro, I kid you not, like hundreds of pop tops, man, or from Macca's, because it would just be like, you know, working late at night, oh, let's just go get some nuggets, blah, blah, blah. And we had like so many of those, man, so that's where they came from. But yeah, going back to Matt, man, and like shout out to you, bro. Like he, when we first met, he transitioning into kids, and then he started getting back into this fitness, and he works fucking hard, bro. Like when he comes on, man, you'll see like he's same running kids, running business, at the same time renovating his own house, doing this, you know, taking care of all this stuff, man. But yeah, fitness, man, it's good, and it's good that you got that drive to be better, man. You know, even like because I feel like you got a good size, good build, fit and healthy. Yeah, we still want to be better, man. Fucking girls, oh, come home, cook the man a dinner, bro.
Is that middle camera dead?
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Yeah. This one will just.
So you have to like chop the trains between them both.
So I get a editor to do all more, man.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So that one's fine. That's just the edited one.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So back to your goals, bro. So we need a wife. All right. She has to be 4'3". Nah. Blonde. Nah.
Nah, it's not really like too much of a description. As long as they got good self-respect and they're going in the right direction themselves as well. But
you know what it is too, man. Like a good partner can also build you up and your business up as well.
For sure, yeah. I feel like it'd be even more reason to be better at work, and also be a better director, be a better boss. Yep. For those reasons as well.
100%, man. Like me and Tony, like she comes from she's corporate.
Yep.
She's like manager role, corporate. Well, I'm tradie, you know what I mean? So, but what was good is just like, she came with that corporate side, right? So she would teach me how to send a fucking email, bro, you know? Because I would just like type the thing out, no full stops, just full send, she'll be all right. Yeah. And she'll look at him like, bro, you can't even fucking smell. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, no. But at the same time, like business and relationship, unfortunately, like early days when you're starting a business, it can be a bit like there is a lot of time put into the business and you can lose time for your spouse and stuff like that. All it takes, man, is you just need to find the right one. You know, communication is key as well. You know, just to be like, this is my business, blah, blah, blah. I'm here to build it for us, and, you know, how can we help each other, you know? And I feel like communication is the biggest key in a relationship, man. Like if you can communicate, you know, kind of each other's ends and, you know, stuff like that, then I feel like that's what makes a successful relationship as well. Yeah. So we need to find Dean a girl. All right. Not yet, because I need to go for a drive in the Maloo. You know? So those are your personal goals, business goals. Obviously, just want to continue to build it up. Get your teams.
Always just keep building it up, and so it's So it's got a couple of boys. Yep. You know, and also myself working on the business rather than working in the business is my goal. Yep. So there's as far as that goes, as far as that keeps going, I'm happy to do any route. Yep. But just as long as I can work on the business and not be in it the whole time. Yeah.
Nice, man. Last one, bro. Any advice to anyone watching wanting to get into your trade or business, man? What do you have to say to them?
Definitely try and just focus on what you want to do. I feel like if you aren't going in the right direction, you feel like, you know, you might have been working as a roof tiler or something, and it's not for you, then you need to stop what you're doing and change and go and do what you want to do. Nice. But you can't just like keep on doing something if you've got no direction in life.
Yeah. I feel like you can get caught up in a bit of a, what do they call it, routine when you operate that way. You know, like I guess a routine is good in some sort of sense, you know what I mean? But when it's like a repetitive routine that's just keeping you stuck, you know, you see, man, like I've had old guys come in, like, you know, and young guys as well, who are stuck in just a bad cycle, man, you know? Yeah. They just don't want to work. Entitlement, man. Like even some of these OGs, the old schoolers coming in, just stuck in their ways, you know what I mean? And like we were saying before, some people, they like that, you know, and that's fine. You know, obviously on this podcast, we're trying to inspire people to obviously, you know, get into something and have purpose, like you were saying, purpose in life, you know, have that drive, work towards something, work hard, earn a living, you know, that's what we're trying to promote here. But it does come with you having to find your purpose, you know?
Yeah.
You having like, it was funny, bro, because at my, I had a huge work breakup, and I was saying it as well, man, like even, I say this to my guys and girls as well. It's like to be honest, like if you hate coming to work, why are you here, man? You know?
Yeah.
Like again, you're trying to provide for your family, and like I'm happy for you to stay here and earn some money, but like go find something you want to do, you know?
Yeah.
And I'll say that to any of my guys who have been with me for years and years, like,
Yeah.
dude, if you don't want to be here, it's fine, dude. Like, you only have one shot at life, bro, you know?
You do. Yeah.
You got one shot at life, man. Don't waste it, man. Don't do something, you see people do something they hate for the whole life, and then fucking what? You know, so. Yeah. Anything else, man?
Nothing else, brother.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Big year this year, bro.
Big year.
We're both turning 30.
Absolutely. It's gonna be a good year.
Yeah. And you're going to sell this and buy a...
Yet to be I'm gonna keep that on the DL.
Oh, yeah. We'll do a part 2, bro, and we'll bring it in.
Do a part 2.
Yeah. So when he buys the new car, if he sells this, hopefully not, but yeah, if he does, we'll do another podcast, man. We'll just talk about cars.
Done.
Yeah. Gets on it, we'll just pop the boot. Go. Fuck, your interior's even red. That's sick, man. How much did that cost you to do the interior on the inside?
Something like $5,000. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's pretty decent.
Yeah, pretty good.
Dude, I got one guy to try fabricate my steering wheel. He was charging me like $1,200.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, holy that's pretty standard.
Yeah.
Oh,
Something like
fuck. Gonna have to do it myself.
Yeah.
Just get the green duct tape. Yeah, so anyways, thank you for coming in, bro. I appreciate it.
No worries, brother.
First podcast for 2025. It's January the 18th, so this will dropping soon. But this is a big year, man. I feel like if anyone's watching, all my messages, if you want to do that thing, man, I don't know what that thing is. Join a trade, start a business, even do something for yourself, man. Like you were saying, you know, bro, this year do it, man. Like we're 30, bro.
Yeah.
You know,
If you're
We're
not
turning 30.
starting it, if you're not starting it now, you're never starting.
you're never gonna start it, bro. You know,
Yep.
and I'm, you know what, I'm blessed, man. That me and you, we started quite early.
Yeah.
You know, we started young, and it just took one decision, bro. You know, you decided, you know, fuck, I'm gonna have a crack. You know, I was the same. You know, I'm gonna have a crack at this, man, and. Consistency, man, hard work, drive, and then now we can reap the rewards, man, you know?
Yeah.
You've got your toys, bought your own house, man. That's, take my hat off to you, bro. That's fucking, people watching, man, like there's good examples out there in their world, you know? And that's what I'm trying to bring. I'm just trying to bring them, because everyone's on their phone. It's like, oh, sweet, I'll bring them to your phone, you know?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, attack your goals this year. You got big goals, man.
Yeah.
We'll be talking all year long, so yeah. And that's it, man. Hope everyone has a great year. Start of the year, it's already nearly over this month, but fuck, we're into it. Bro, thank you for coming on, man.
Done.
Thanks for that, dude.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Where are we supposed to go to lunch?
Yeah, dinner.
We'll save that for a special occasion, eh?